5 great tips with Nitin Tandon on food styling tips of one great dish at a time. So today it's noodle. Noodle is such this amazing dish that brings comfort. You've had it as a child and you've had it in your Raju Chinese Hawk to a fabulous fantasy restaurant that you always wanted to go. And when it comes and you get the humble noodle into a studio and want to shoot it, then you begin to understand it's a complicated zigzag karate style dish with so many ingredients flying all over the place. Reminds me of Jackie Chan. So, 5 great ways you can make your noodle dish walk. So, tip number 1, the noodle itself. There are 100 kinds of noodles. They will behave very, very differently. Only parboil the noodle. If you're going to shoot Maggi noodle, one of the toughest things to shoot, where the moment you put in water, it will all slop up. So no noodle should slop up. Parboil them, get them out of the water, drain them out, let them stand for 5-10 minutes, oil them slightly, try to maintain the length, do not break the noodle. Tip number 2 is that mind loves shapes. So if you take a noodle and braid it in a 8, so a spaghetti or a pasta is also a noodle. While the dish is all over, there has to be a rhythm and flow. So get more of them together. Do not lump them, but kind of once you have in the dish, get into some kind of shape which is interesting. Noodles tend to lump up in any form. Put a slightly bigger fork right into the noodle, shake it up like this, and let it drop. Tip number 3, part of that noodle has to be in the sauce. It has to have the veggies, it has to have that masala. In other words, your noodle is going to look separate, and whatever you insert looks separate. The shot looks fake. Even small ingredients inside may not look distinct, but your mind can capture something which is too manicured. Tip number 4, the dish itself. The dish itself has to tell a story. If it's pasta, it's a pasta place. If it's noodle, it's noodle in a wok bowl. Something too flat does not look so great. Something with a slight curve holds the dish. Array of colors, true to the ingredient, nothing artificially which is never put. Do not garnish just for the sake of color. Garnish it, pick it up from the recipe. Even chopped spring onions, the way you chop them can create magic. Right from celery leaves to the way you curl capsicum, everything. It's a jamboree of colors in a nice flow of noodles. Tip number 5, everything that flows around it has to have a story. If it's a Chinese story, so be it. It's accompaniments. If you're serving it with the sauce, if it's with the curry, if it's with the main dish, the dish up close, noodle is going to keep sitting. When you about to shoot it, just lift it slightly in the air. You will succeed. If you follow these tips, there are lots more tips. If you subscribe to our channel, we are right there at NT Food Styling on Instagram to look at the 100 ways we've shot noodles. Wait to see you one more time. I hope you enjoy what you're listening to. Let us know in the comments below if you are doing well.